Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody, wherever you are in the world. It's Super Saturday again, guys, and I'm really excited for today because I know what you don't know yet. And that's the program for today. And we have some amazing speakers today lining up. They are logging in, they are joining in already. Some of them are already here. And we're going to have a great Saturday Night Fever, a great Super Saturday. And before we start, I would love to hear from all of you guys in the chat. We keep the chat open during the whole webinar. I want to hear from you in the chat where you are all from. So type in the country, and I already see United Kingdom in the house. I see Dubai, I see Taiwan. Taiwan is in the house. Let's see where all those other countries are. Namibia is in the house. Hong Kong is in the house. Philippines, of course, is in the house. Ethiopia, Australia, South Africa. What else do we have? What else do we have? Suriname is in the house. Welcome to Suriname. And again, Philippines, Nigeria, Dubai. Guys, we are super international. I am from the Netherlands. Very cold Netherlands at this moment. A couple of weeks ago, I was in Dubai at the Crowd1 event, and you will see a little bit more about that event in a minute. Guys, before we start with the first topics, let's pray. Like we always do, we pray on Super Saturday, and we ask our Lord to bless us during this meeting. And if you're not a Christian, well, just listen in, and we will continue with the program in a minute. So, dear Lord, in the name of Jesus, we lift up this meeting to you. We lift up every attendant to you so that they will hear those things that they need to hear to be active in our amazing business. Lord, give us a heart to listen, give us open ears, open eyes, and really absorb what we need to know, Lord. And yeah, we ask you for your blessing for this motivational meeting today. In the name of Jesus, we pray. Amen. So, well, guys, I told you already, a few weeks ago, I was in Dubai. And in Dubai, we had an amazing time. And I will stop sharing my screen a little bit so I can put myself on screen. We had an amazing time in Dubai. And it was powerful with new packs, with new information, a lot of things going on in the company. And yeah, actually, I want to start with sharing some of the pictures from the Dubai event, some meetings with people during the Dubai event, which is amazing because we meet with all those people from all those countries in the office, in other places in Dubai, and we have a great time together. And these pictures, they really show that we are one Crowd1 family. Crowd1 family, we are together. If you see these pictures, we are with different people from different teams, but actually we are no teams, we are family. And it doesn't matter if somebody is not in your team or in my team, because we all do it together. Crowd1 is a very big family. So we enjoyed the time in Dubai. As you can see, some of the speakers that you have seen before, some of the speakers that will be introduced again in one of the next Super Saturdays, some people from different companies, like here from Metaverse. It's amazing to see all these people. Entertainment, we had amazing entertainment during our gala dinner, which was really powerful. And this is what's going on. And this is where you can go as well. Guys, it's not difficult. Actually, it's easy. You can be there at one of the next events as well. How? Just perform in your business. Be a leader, guys. And today we have leaders speaking during this webinar. But if you show leadership, then you can be there in Dubai as well at the next Crowd1 event. Actually, you can even qualify for going to Thailand. I think it's in March with an amazing incentive. and you will hear more about it, of course. But be sure that you grab up the staff of leadership. That's important, because if you think, hey, it's not working for me, well, look at how you are acting as a leader. Are you just a member and you just have your pack and you claim your loyalty points every day and you claim your residual income, but you don't have contact with your team? Is that leadership? No, it's not leadership. So today you will hear more about leadership as well. And yeah, guys, it also means discipline. And before we go to our first speaker, let me tell you a little bit about discipline. Okay, this was the end of the slide. Discipline. Guys, what is discipline? Well, discipline is when you don't feel like it, but you do it anyway. Discipline is when you are tired, you want to turn off the alarm and sleep in, but you get your ass up and do what needs to be done. Discipline is honoring the commitments you have made with yourself. But discipline is also when you do what you do not want to do now, so you can get what you do want in your life later. Discipline is something very few people have. And we want to motivate you to have discipline, to be disciplined in what you do. It's really important. And to really motivate you in that, I found an amazing video about discipline. I love the website of Fearless Motivation, and I found this powerful video of about 3 minutes about discipline, and let me share this video to you guys right now.
What is discipline? Discipline is when you don't feel like it, but you do it anyway. Discipline is when you are tired. You want to turn off the alarm and sleep in, but you get your ass up and do what needs to be done. Discipline is honoring the commitments you have made to yourself. Discipline is when you do what you do not want to do now, so you can get what you do want in your life later on. Discipline is something very few people have. That is discipline.
Too tired, too hard, too busy, too early, too stressed. No excuses. Too tired, no excuses. Too hard, no excuses. Too busy, no excuses. Too early, no excuses. Too stressed, no excuses.
You can grow. You can become whatever you want.
I'm sick of talkers. I'm sick of people that talk about how bad they want to change. They talk about how bad they want their dream, but their actions tell me a different story. Some of you say you want this life, but your actions tell me it's fourth in line, fifth in line, sixth, seventh, eighth in line. You want it real bad, but only when it's easy. You want it real bad, but when it gets hard, you're out. Every time you put your dream on the back burner, you're burning your dream alive. Your dream is slowly dying. You have to make that life you want a priority. You said you wanted this life, so you have to show that you want this life. You show that you want it only through your actions. You show you want it by putting it first, by putting in the hours, by making sacrifices, by doing the things that are uncomfortable today so you can have a comfortable tomorrow, by doing the things that are not easy so your future is easy, by saying no to the things you know you have to so you can live your dream in the future. This world is full of talkers. Be a walker. Be one of the few who delivered, under promise and over deliver.
No sound, Eddie.
I forgot to unmute. Yeah, sometimes it happens. All right, guys. This was about discipline, a short movie, and I really hope it motivates you. I really hope it encourages you to really go for it. And if we talk about really going for it, well, now the time has come to actually call all your business partners to be active, to upgrade to the new packs, to show all people the new packs. Don't stay behind. Don't leave them behind. And actually, this is our next topic. And who else can better tell this than our friend and our family member, Udo Deppisch, who is actually, he's in the industry already for 35 years. He is the one who became a president to start in just 6 months. He has teams all over the globe, and he is always on fire. So let me introduce to you guys Udo Deppisch for the next training and motivation. Udo, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you guys. Good evening. Good evening. I'm happy to be here with you guys. And yeah, like Eddie said before, good evening for one side, good night for the other side, good morning for the rest of the world. You know, this is a fantastic opportunity what we're doing here. Network marketing, talking to people around the globe, just sitting at home, building a team, building an empire, and changing people's life. Yeah, Eddie, thank you. 35 years in the industry, and I do not want to miss one day. I love network marketing. I love this industry. Why? For my opinion, it's the best opportunity for everyone to get this what you want, to get this what you deserve. Nowhere in the world you can get this what you get with the network industry. If you have a 24/7 job, a normal job, working 6, 7, 8 hours, 10 hours, sometimes a day, whatever you do, you never will get financial independence. You never get it done. You never get this what you want. Sometimes you can make a little bit more money, yes, but you need to go to a different school. You need to have higher education. You need to live on different places. So in network marketing, especially with Crowd1 here, we have an opportunity. We can do the business wherever we are, from wherever we are, and how often we want to do it. We just need a smartphone, and we can go for it. We need a phone. We need a motivation for us. We need discipline. It's really a really good example what Eddie said before. Discipline is this what we need. Without a discipline, nothing is reached. Network marketing is the best and easy and the most simple business on this planet you can find. The only challenge is that for the most of the people, it sounds too easy. It sounds too simple. It sounds too like it's easy going. And that's why people love to make it complicated. So my really thing, what I want to say is, guys, do not make the business more complicated than it needs to be done. Get always back to the basic. Always have one thing in mind. Why did you start network marketing? Why did you start a business? I don't know, maybe 1 year ago, maybe 5 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, maybe 20 years ago. I guess the most important point why you started the business was you wanted to make some extra money. You wanted to take responsibility for your life. You wanted to change your life. And believe me, this is today, it's the same opportunity for everyone who joins in. People are joining in to change their life and to get a better life. Now is our obligation, what we have to do as team partners in the business and team partners who are growing into a leadership. What we have to do, we have to take responsibility for our people. We have to learn them. We have to teach them. The best benefit in our industry is we learn and we earn. We do it in the same way. It's not like you go, first of all, 3, 4, 5 years to university, and then you try to find a job, and then you get a job, and maybe 5 years after you start to make money. Here in our industry, you learn and you earn. You learn and you earn. And as more you learn, as more you can earn. That's a really important point. But always coming back to the basics. So we have now the fantastic new products coming up, and the new products coming in with our 4 new packages. So the 4 new packages are mind-blowing. So what is our job now? We have actually 2 main things what we have to do, 2 main tasks what we have to do. First thing I would like to say, coming back on one thing, what Eddie said as well, the people coming late. Why are people coming late? I would say two reasons. Reason number one, discipline. Reason number two, you didn't see the full potential, what you can achieve with network marketing. You did not see the full potential, what money you can earn when you start the right button, when you push the right button, when you run. Just as a little example, we have always excuses. Yeah, weak connection, I was busy, I was in the elevator, I was here. We have millions of excuses about this one. So guys, you can make with this business, look guys like Eddie, look guys like Jeanette, we can make, I don't know, hundreds and thousands and millions of dollars in the business. So, and we should be never late. The thing is, people coming late on one point, it's, for example, you was flying, guys. Most of us have been in an airplane, right? Everybody was flying once from A to B. We paid for the ticket, maybe $100. In the Philippines, maybe you just paid $25 flight from one city to the next city. My question, did you ever have been late for an airplane? Most probably no. Why? Because you saw a simple thing. We have here's a printed ticket. If you're not in time, you lose $100 or $200 because you can't change the ticket. You have to buy a new ticket. So for this one, for $100, $200, you do everything. You're 2 hours before on the airport. Some people even 3 or 4 hours before on the airport. Just not to missing a flight where you can change easily and buy a new ticket for $100. For this one, people usually never, ever too late. But when we're talking about a business opportunity, and this is what I said before, it's so easy to get successful that people feel it too easy. Be in time for the business, be in time for this opportunity, what you have here as well, especially when you want to get up into the leaders rank. You need to be an example and a positive example for all of your team partners, for all of your members. Because people are always looking into this one, looking into the first thing what people are doing. They're looking into a webinar. The first thing they scroll through, they see who is online, who is in. Okay. Or my upline is not here. I don't need to come. Maybe the upline was just 2 minutes lazy and coming later in. So you miss maybe an opportunity. So always be in time. So what I would like to talk, and this is the important thing, is we have now an opportunity what usually nobody ever gets in the industry. It's fact. We have an opportunity. We got an opportunity where never anyone gets in the industry. We are launching totally new products. We have a totally new product area with our 4 new elements. What we have, well, we can bring out these elements to all of the people. What does this mean for us? Actually, 2 points. What you need to do is, and this is where you can start to do it now. I hope you have a paper and a pen, because this is what you need. This is your tools to be successful. You need to get on with 2 different kind of name lists. Name list number 1, all of your team partners where you have in your team. So you sponsored over the last couple of weeks, months, or maybe even year, 5, 10, 20 people. These people were sponsoring 5, 10, 20 people. So you need to get in contact with these people and telling them a simple thing. Did you see the amazing opportunity what we got now from Crowd1 using our loyalty points for a 50% discount? Did you see this opportunity? It's important. You need to call the people. When you send them a text message, I bet with you, I swear, 90% of the people not even reading this message. They do not even look into this message. So it's important. Go on your phone and call the people. Make your list. Think about it. The point is, we are not always constantly in contact with the people. We're not calling everyone every day. But sit down and start with the 5 main people you have in your team. What are the names? Find the phone numbers. Go. Don't tell me you have all in your phone. Even if you're in your phone, put a paper and a pen, write the name, write Jane, Simon, Louise, whatever, write it down and call the people, because if you can't reach them, you make a question mark behind. When it's reached, hook it off, it's done. So go on this list. Now you have an opportunity. If you build it, meanwhile, a team from maybe 1,000 people or maybe 100,000 people, What do you think has happened when from 100,000 people really, or from 1,000 people, everyone gets this message? Some new packages are on, and you can even use your loyalty points for a 50% discount. I would say from 1,000 people, at least a 250 to a 350 people minimum will sign up on the step. With some of them, we have to talk a little bit more, you have to explain a little bit more, but this is what you should do. So what is your name list for all of the people already in the team? Call everyone. Important, guys, call them. Not sending a text message. I know, guys, we are all in the online industry. We have all our WhatsApp group, our Telegram group, our chat groups, our Facebook groups, and. But one thing is always a big difference between receiving a message or receiving a real word from the upline, a real word, a real call. So let's pick up the phone and let's get ready for these people. You can really literally wake up everyone, even where you have been in contact for the next 5 years. Important is what you need to do is when you're going to call all these people, you need to say to everyone exactly the same. Now I called you to explain you what has happened, because we still have our crazy promotion running. Finds a 5, come to Thailand. So use this tool. He finds 5, he gets to Thailand. Boom, it's done. The promotion is still on. You still have the opportunity to join in. So call everyone here. Tell them, now you're going to do exactly the same what I did. I called all of my team partners. Now it's you call off your team partners. If everyone starts to pick up the phone, you can really do an amazing step forward. And you will see just now, short before Christmas, when people see I make more money and people getting happy, especially for Christmas, we need a little bit more money. We have to buy Christmas presents here. We have Christmas vacation. We're doing this one. So we are happy for every dollar who comes in extra. So use this opportunity. So again, list number 1, existing partner. Now, the list number 2, and this is, for my opinion, maybe even a more important point. How many meetings did you do over the last, let's say, 6 to 12 months where people said no to the opportunity, where people said, no, I don't want to join. No, I don't believe. No, I don't do this, whatever. Just simple, they didn't sign up. How many people do we have on this list? If you're working with a name list, most of you guys, we have 100 or 200 people on this list. It's normal for us. We live from no. If you never get the no, we never get the yes. So I'm not worried about when somebody says, no, I don't want to join. Not a problem, new opportunity. I'm talking with the next one. So what is your list? Where's your list with everyone you spoke over the last 6 months? How many people you can bring on this name list? 10, 20, 50, 100? How many meetings did you do with your downline together in a 3-way call? How many meetings did you do when you did a webinar and people joined into the webinar and maybe people didn't sign up? So this list of people who know already about you, know already Crowd1, know already about this opportunity, but they didn't sign up. This list, it's definitely endless. This list is definitely not ending. So you should sit down for yourself as well, getting on this list and trying to get as much names on as you have. So important is not writing a name, call him. No, take your time, take 10, 15, 20 minutes just to write down the names. Just write one name after the next one down. When you have done it, you're going to start to pick up the phone, you're going to start to call them. And you call him just simply easy. You call him and say, hey, buddy, remember, we talked about Crowd1 a couple of months ago, maybe a couple of years even ago, a couple of days, a couple of weeks ago. I know. I remember you said, no, you didn't like the opportunity, but we upgraded into Web3. We upgraded into a totally new area from the network industry. And with the power of 50 million people, we're going to skyrocket now. And we have extremely cool packages. What you said in this time, you didn't like the seminar, you didn't like the product, you should have a look into this what we're having now, because this one is extraordinary. This is mind-blowing. Let's have a meeting together. I can do it for you Monday at 5 or Tuesday at 6. This is how you have to call everyone Call him, tell him, we were sitting together, you didn't like the opportunity. I know, I understand, but now we upgraded. We did something special. We did something new. We did something outstanding. And this is I wanted to show you. And here's also a crazy opportunity. We have all our loyalty points. Everyone was asking, what can I do with my loyalty points, when I can use it, and finally, now we can use our loyalty points. We can create a discount voucher in the back office, and we can use this discount voucher for nearly everyone in our team. You know, now you can start to talk to people. You can tell everyone, buddy, normally it's costing 2,500, special deal, because I believe in you. You can give him a 500 euro discount. So it pays you the difference. You can give him a 50% discount. You give him the full amount where he can sign up with a fire package. You have such a crazy opportunity now with everything you do. You can call everyone where you was talking over the last weeks and last months, and also for the existing partner, because a lot of partners was complaining, oh, I can't do anything with my loyalty points. Oh, I have my loyalty points. What can I do now? Now you can call everyone, tell him, hey, buddy, you talked to me a couple of weeks ago, a couple of months ago. It's no loyalty points, it's no usage. Now we have the best opportunity. We can even purchase our products because we get a 50% voucher. So we can purchase the product with, right? So think about it, what opportunity, and this is what it was meaning. We started totally over again with our product, with our idea from this very moment on. When the company was launching the new packages, this gives you an opportunity to call hundreds and thousands of people again. Simple as it is. That's not a big deal. You need to have the discipline. You need to have some motivation for. You need to have the big dream. What do you want to reach in your life? This business gives an endless opportunity. And the good thing is, you see already hundreds and thousands of people who started to make money with the company, who started to love the product. Even people making money with the products. Our Planet X, people makes money with. And this is a point where you have to think about it, where you have to go for. This opportunity you have now. So get ready with your name list. One name list again for old partners, existing business partners, one for one who never joined in, and start to make the calls. Don't worry about the situation. You don't have to call all 100 people today. Important is when you start to do this one, you need to have a little a game plan for you. You need to have a little plan for you how you're going to do it. If you have 100 people, you never will get started to call them because you don't see an end. My recommendation is make your list, your personal list, to reach every day 10 people. You don't need to reach 100 people today. Make your list. You can start even today. If you have 100 people on, have 10 different pages, 10 different times and names on, and then you start to call the people every day 10. This is what you can do easily, what you can reach every time. You call them, you talk a bit, it takes you maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So end of the day, we're talking about this one between 1 and 1.5, maximum 2 hours time, what you need to invest in your business. Do you have this time? Yes, for sure. Because you just can make your time. Wake up on half an hour earlier, go to bed on half an hour later, and definitely you have 1 hour more time to do it. Do these things, and each time, the benefit as well on this one is, each time you reached one of your partners, you just knock it off, done. You hook it off one after the next one. Each time you get a little step closer to success. And each time you hook it off, you feel like, I did something productive, I'm going closer to be successful. This is what you have to do on this way when you start to work with the people, when you start to work in this business. Everyone loves to recruit 100 people this week, but 100 people this week, it's a little bit too much, but you can recruit, if you sponsor every day one person into the business, helping this one, sponsor the next one, helping this one, sponsor the next one, you can reach 500 people in a less of 9 weeks when you even sponsor one a week. This is what I'm talking about, the magic of this business, the magic about this one, doing it right. Sponsor one person, call 10 people a day. Make your list. You can split up your list. Call 5 existing partner, call 5 old partner, never signed up. Next day the same, 5 here, 5 here. And you know what has happened? After a couple of days, you feel like it's not anymore you need to do it. After a few days, you feel like I want to do it. And you get addicted. You love to do it. It's all what we do. Everything what we do in our life is goes to be into habits. Either we have negative habits or we have positive habits. And this is how you can start your life and how you can get forward, where you can change definitely. And just now, just before Christmas, where everyone really likes to make some more money, just now is to get ready for a new year. We have just a month to go and the year is over. So what about your plans for next year? You know, if you're gonna push now, and if you really use this opportunity what we have with our promotion for Thailand, with the new packages, with the promotions of 50% discount, if you put all together and if you use this one, beginning of January, your team can be 10 times bigger from the active people as you have today. And now think about it. What can you do when we're gonna launching all over the next product over the next year? What comes up if your team, I'm not speaking about the amount of people, that's maybe not to do 10 times bigger, but still, I know we have hundreds of people, thousands of people, they're just waiting for the next opportunity. Now the next opportunity is knocking on the door with our packages, with our NFTs, with this, what we have here now. So it's crazy what it's coming up, and it's a future for you. Use this opportunity. And I had a couple of calls from the Filipino teams, guys. You are all over the world. You have people all over the world. And that's no business better than this business what we do with Crowd1. The only thing what you need a smartphone, and you need to be willing to change your life. So find the time for you, make the space for you, find the 30 minutes every day to start. And believe me, after a couple of days, you will give yourself even more than 30 minutes because you like to enjoy it. You start to love it. And when you see your back office and the money comes in, you start to be even more happy. And happiness is this what we want. And happiness is this what we can give. Be always ready to help yourself first and then helping the rest of the people. One thing here on the end before I'm giving to the next speaker over, whatever you do in the business industry, whatever you do, I please you for one thing, never work for money. Never ever work for money. Work for this, what you would like to achieve with your money. If you want to live a life in freedom, live for this one, work for this one. If you want to buy a bigger car, live and work for your car. If you want to help and support people around your community, live and work for this one. Money never makes you happy, but what you can do with the money, this can make you happy. On this point, I wish you a happy Saturday and happy successful Sunday, and I'm going to be back with the next call. Thank you and bye-bye. Eddie, back to you. Thank you, Eddie.
Thank you, Udo.
Yeah, thank you,
Jeanette,
Udo,
thank
for
you.
your amazing explanation. And actually, this brings up the next question, and maybe this could be a topic for next week, because if you call your team members, if you call new people, probably you will have to deal with objections. Well, maybe next week we can talk a little bit more about that topic, how to handle those objections. I hear them regularly. So this is an amazing topic as well, and it could be an amazing follow-up next week, because you will have those objections in the coming week. So for now, we thank Udo, and we see the thank you already coming up in the chat. It was amazing to hear you again, brother. And yeah, right now we move on to the next speaker. And actually, we all need to be motivated. We all need to be encouraged. And we have one very good friend. He is from Ghana. He became a very good friend, and we see each other regularly when we go to Dubai. Actually, we met for the first time, I think it was in 2019, at the Crowd1 cruise. So that's where it all started. And Raphael, that's his name, Mr. Raphael Het. He will be the one who will give you some amazing and powerful motivation and encouragement. So Raphael, I want to give you the floor. Are you there? Yes, there you are. If you unmute yourself, the floor is yours.
Okay, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Yeah, I'm Raphael from Ghana. And as you know, I'm a veteran networker. I'm so blessed to be close to Udo this month at the office in Dubai. And it was another experience for me, you know, because hearing Udo being in the business for 35 years, and I have been in the business for 31 years. So I can see that I was closer to this guy. And fortunately for me, next month before Christmas, on the 18th December, I'll be 55 years old. And for me, it's going to be a beginning of a new era in life, what we supposed to do. And I love very well what Udo said at the end, that don't wait for the money. Don't wait for the money. Work for the passion. That's why we have this thing in the YouTube, United by Passion. That is the Crowd1 YouTube, United by Passion. So I will not say so much. I'll just compliment what Udo has said. And I'll be so happy if everybody can believe truly in this business as a God-sent business. Because even at the beginning, it looks like magic. When the money was coming, we got even scared. And when we went to the cruise where I met Eddie, I'm telling you that was the best time of my life, because meeting people you were talking with on the Zoom, you know, admiring them and all those things, and meeting real was a magical moment for us. It was very, very magical. And I think Crowd1 started really from that moment when we were on the cruise, because of the pictures, the videos, and the things we were sending out. The business really went up. And people, what we were doing even is upgrade. People were just upgrading, and more money was coming, like catching. And why should we forget that moment? We know that life is not meant to be smooth. Life is not meant to be a straight line. It has to be zigzag. So I know very, very well that we have passed the worst moment in Crowd1, because one thing that motivated me deeply was when we were in the event at La Pelle in Dubai, that Jonas have to remove his spectacle, and he said that we should look deep into his eye, that everybody is going to be paid, that nobody is going to miss 1 cent. And I know he meant that word. And today we are seeing it. He's doing it. Maybe it's not your turn. It doesn't mean that you will not do it. Because you see, life, everybody cannot get everything at the same time. Otherwise, it will not be nice. It will not be nice at all. So there will be a moment for this. And if you watch carefully, even in the Bible, in the Galatians 4:4, that God said, when the right time came, God sent his son. So if somebody's time is today, your time will be tomorrow. It doesn't mean that you are not going to get what is due. Maybe that time that you are receiving yours, the happiness in the other one who has received his yesterday will be less, and you will be the champion at that moment. So I'll urge everybody just to click on the on this business, because we are not going to talk about any bad moment again. The bad moment has passed. Now is a good moment, but it's going to be roll up. We are 56 million members. It's going to be roll up. Everybody is going to get what is due. So we just have to be there and be trusting the system. Is very, very important. Because what I always say in presentation is like, first of all, believe in God, because he made everything beautiful. And second, you should believe in yourself. And that's very important. And third, which is the most important thing for us, is to believe in what you are doing. Just believe in what you are doing, and then you'll be at the top, because Crowd1 is here to stay. Whether today, tomorrow, next tomorrow, just think about your generation, your children that will be coming, that everybody will get whatever he wants. Everybody will get whatever he wants. And I love that this thing that Udo just said, that don't think about the money. Because you know why you shouldn't think about money? Because money will never, never, never be sufficient for man. That's why you see that Elon Musk is still working hard. He's still working hard to get more money to advance. You see, a fraction of his money can pay everybody on this planet. But he's still working. He's still working. So that is what you have to understand. Don't work for money. Work for the passion of the business. If you have received €1,000, fine. Thank God for it. If you have received €100, thank God for it. If you have received million, thank God for it. Because when you receive 1 million, you have more work to do. Because you have to share to more people, because you alone cannot eat the 1 million. It's impossible. No matter greedy you will be, you can't. So just be happy of what you have. And I'm telling you, and I'm giving you that assurance today, is more than 100%, that Crowd1 is here to stay. Everybody will get his share. And everybody will get his dream become a reality. So all that you have to do now is to re-dream again. That means upgrade your dream. You have to upgrade your dream so that the passion and the burning desire to be there will always stay in you, and the rest will just be joy, 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 joy all the time. So I will leave it from here, and I will leave you with the Luke 8 in the Bible, that you read it, the parable of the sower. It's very, very important. The parable of the sower is very, very, very important. And I knew very well that even Abraham has gotten that parable before even the New Testament came in. If you believe in it, that even after waiting for so many years to have a child, and after the child was delivered to him, and God asked him again to sacrifice the same child, and because of his belief in God, he was going to do it, and God stopped him. So your time will become Abraham's time. So I'll leave it here, and I thank everybody. Eddie, you are doing a very great job. You know, I know your reward is somewhere else, and you'll be enjoying it inside you. Janet, you are just more than a leader. And I just wish you have good health all the time, so that you'll be there, that there will not be absence in this event. Thank you. May God bless you all. We are going forward with Crowd1, and we are going to the better time, because I could feel it inside me. Getting to my 55 years, I could feel it, that it's now that we are going to restart the whole life. Thank you.
Thank you, Hat.
Okay.
Thank you, Raphael, for your amazing encouragement. We share one more thing I just discovered, because I turned 55 a couple of months ago. So we share the same age.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And also me, I'm about 30 years in the industry. So actually, Udo and you, and I think Jeanette as well, we are the oldies in the industry. But I really, really like what you said. And let me add a little to that, which is what you said about money. And yes, it's good to earn money. It's good to be rich. God loves richdom, but it's not good to be greedy, to be led by money. And also that is something from the Bible, where it says, money is not the root of all evil, but the love of money is the root of all evil. So don't chase after money, as Raphael said. Don't be greedy. We are all together, and together we go with Crowd1 into the next season, and it will be an amazing season. Well, that being said, about this next season, we have one more speaker, and she's a Filipina. She lives in Dubai. And what about living in Dubai? This means that she has access to the office regularly. She can just walk in there, do meetings over there with teams, but she can also have meetings with the management and with our business development managers, which is really amazing. And she will talk about some amazing company updates, some strategies, and she hears a lot, of course. And today she will tell you a little bit more about the latest news. May I introduce to you Senior President, 3-star, almost Ambassador, 1-star, Miss Jeanette Torres.
Thank you, Eddie. The almost is what gave it away there. It's always almost. So anyway, I'd like to thank first everyone that's here. Let me read who's here in the house. I have been reading your messages. I saw Ghana, Philippines, Namibia, South Africa, Dubai, Suriname, Curacao, South Africa, wow, Nigeria, my golly, and Australia. We are like Hong Kong, Taiwan. Oh my gosh, we are like the Miss Universe here. I like that. I'd like to thank also Amsterdam, Italy. I'd like to thank Udo, because Udo, as I can tell you, is very willing to work with the teams. What we need here is passion. And if your passion translates to giving life to other teams, that is more than passion. That is, I think, life purpose. And so thank you, Udo. And he said he's 36 to 37 years in the industry. And then Raphael is always motivational. You know, you can see that he's just there, committed. And this guy, talking about commitment, I think bought 200 drones. He said to me, Jeanette, I finished all my money from my account. I bought 200 drones, even if I don't know how to play the game. But because of belief and motivation. So he is 31 years in the business. And Eddie also is about, you're talking about age. I will just say that I'm 26 years in the business. So then I can prove that I'm the youngest. and aside from that, because before I went into the business, like Udo, I'm a trainer for sales and speech. So now I can claim that I am the youngest because Eddie here talked about age. I will never disclose my age. Anyway, I'm so happy to be here. Welcome, members. This is our Zoom, our Saturday Night Fever for all of you members once a week to get updates, training, and motivation. So I'm going to give you the update. Eddie's updating you. Udo gave you the training, and Rafael Hat gave you motivation. Because how well do you know that when you're out on the field and you feel so alone making your client calls, and sometimes your leaders are also busy, or you're a new member and you don't know how to start it, this is your place to go once a week, every Saturday. You are welcome anytime, as well as your whole team. And during the week, you need to plan, you need to prospect, you need to do business presentations. Now, what do you do during the week? Do all these things. But once a week, you get your strength from us, business partners all over the world. How good is that? If you are going to earn hundreds of thousands to millions of money in this new thing that we are launching, the NFTs, would you not need to train? Would you not need to plan and strategize for you to achieve exactly that? If you want to achieve exactly that, you don't just go sitting around or looking at people trying to achieve that. You yourself must have some plan, strategy, training, and really very good motivation, so you will achieve exactly that. For our new business, what do? You get set and listen to all our management people, to all your uplines, trying to motivate you, trying to pour in to you the information that you need. Just like Sarah and Udo said, you need to keep, like a list of prospects. So Udo's been saying to the teams in the UAE, list of prospects. And as you found out now, he said challenge with 10 every day. And Sarah also said, set new goals, write it, even, make new goals. If you had it in the past, you achieved some of them, you need to make new goals because we have no products. And what we'd like you to do is really make a list. 5 of your teammates, follow them up so that they're not left behind, as Udo said, and 5 new directs. New directs. With your new directs and our voucher, you actually can get instant cash with that. Now, next, Sarah said, make your vision board and achieve higher than you had before. I would say, after doing those two, what do you need to do now that when you have your new team members? What you need to do is to have 2 chats. You will have your leadership chat with your leader, or you will have your leadership chat with your leaders under you. You should have pinpointed those of your directs plus superstar team players that are in your team. You determine them as your leadership group. So that's one group. And then you have another group, which is the general. Other members should see other members so that they will be encouraged. So you make this chat, ask your leader, where is our general chat? You may ask your director or your president, senior president, ask them, where is our general chat where we can see other presidents, other directors? You put your general members, your new members. These are not yet leader or leaders because they are just starting. And you want them motivated, put them in a general chat. We have a page, you can put them in our page and bring them in the Zooms. Now, they will see the uplines and they will be motivated. This is how to keep a team. It's another thing, you prospect well and you do your vision board, but you need to keep your team. You cannot tell and blame other people for, like, when they bring your team out or when they lose interest. You have to do your part as a leader. Keep your team. Now, as a new member, or if you have a new member, within 24 hours of signing up, you should have all the materials given to your new member. If you are a new member, tell your leader before 24 hours, I know, and I've heard from the Zoom, you have materials. Give me materials. So I'm going to show you some materials that we can give, and I will pass this around in the chats. The leaders may get it from me. I hope I have this here. Let me check. Okay, let me check. All right. I will one by one show you the materials that we have. Sorry, this one. All right, that one. And then, should I slide it? How can I slide it? Wait. Okay. I have new materials that I've gathered that you can use, such as, where is it? Here, top revenue sources for tech firms. You will know how tech companies are earning. It's in here. And this is just to prove your point that the money is in this business. You can use this to client call. You can use this to send to your prospects. Let me see if this is the right one. I have something else. Most expensive NFTs ever sold. So now they have an idea how much NFT can bring to them in terms of income. So all these things are materials that you can use within 24 hours to give to your new signups. And you as a new member, you can ask this from your leaders. I will pass this on to them. Now, within 48 hours, make your goals chart. Udo and Sarah of management. By the way, Udo is one of us. He's president 2-star, and he likes to travel. He will help in meeting teams. He has his own teams across the globe. But when he does go to one location or country, he would like to include your team members. So just we will inform you whichever country he's in, and you can join in your team members. And Sarah is from management. And so what we can do within 48 hours is start making your goals chart. And then you start making also your prospect list. So along with your goals chart is also your prospect list within 48 hours. Because if you're really seriously going to do the business, you must have something. You must have, a plan, a strategy. When I said I was tired of not earning for about 4 years, I was bankrupted after my last company that made me a millionaire. I went a slope down because the company sort of closed, but not really, because they didn't want the network side anymore. They went directly to the drugstores. And I was so down as a businesswoman. But when I finally said to God, no, 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 I'm not going down the drains. I know that you are powerful and that I have enough skills. Now, before January, it was about December, I'm going to start to write my goals and how many hours a day I should client call and who I will tap and what are the things that I want to happen in my life. I included material things and things that I want to do. Because now if you have more money, where do you go? You can go to the gym, you can travel the world, all these things I wrote. And that same year, 2019, after January, I became a millionaire again. Take it seriously. You must have a plan. You must have a strategy because someone up there is listening and your skills will never fail you. When you have the skills, you can always use it again. Your skills can be converted to money. Okay? And now, because we have a pioneering thing in the industry, we will be the first network or affiliate marketing company that will have their own NFT. All right? This is something big. This is our very own product. This is your chance to go back, as what Kat said, to the kaching, kaching. This is your chance to go back to that because now you're presenting something new. We have innovated. Okay? So I have good news from you. The FOL, fear of loss, is extended up to Monday, which is 3 p.m. CET. That's about 7 p.m. Dubai and 11 midnight in the Philippines. So Philippines, you have more time to get your FOL. I suggest all your direct downlines that are existing in your team right now, get them to upgrade. You can use that also as part of your fear of loss. All right. And we will see you in February in Dubai. And we will see you in Thailand, March. Now, who is in? Who's up for the challenge to try and get to Dubai, February, and to try and get their fire for Thailand? It's up to December, end of December. You can go for Thailand with your fire. You can upgrade to fire, and you can get also fire members by upgrading them one by one to fire. Are we in? We are all in. Rafael and Eddie are all in. And I know Udo and 1000% my business partner said. So with that, we gave you your tools for the week. What do you need to do? You do promotion, after event, after Zoom promotion. You give the word to your team members, you pass on the excitement to them, and you all strategize for the coming week, with exception, of course, of the Sunday tomorrow. All you get to rest, but by Monday, you should already know what to do with your team. Have a plan as a team, have a direction as a leader, and motivate your new members. When all of us are working together, nothing can be left undone, because energy can fire the whole room. So fire will leave you, and fire you will get. By the end of the month, you will be on fire to go to Thailand. Good night, everybody. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you, Lot, our admin from Unstoppable Team. Thank you, leaders across the globe. Congratulations. Your members are here, Rafael and Udon. Thank you, Udo. Thank you, guys. You're such good trainers. God bless you, and good night, everyone. Eddie, back to you.
All right. Thank you, Jeanette, for this amazing encouragement. Actually, you are on fire. And that's what I wish to you all. Grab that fire. Be sure you are on fire. And maybe you remember from last week, we had an assignment for you. We had an assignment that you bring at least one of your team members who has not been to the Super Saturday before to this Super Saturday. Well, I want to know, before we close off, who brought someone from their team today who was not on the Super Saturday before? Who did it? And are they here? Because if everybody would have done that, the box would be full. Because we have room for 500 people. And I see Lot, she did it. Mercy, she did it. So a lot of you, they didn't do that. And that is also discipline. So let's end where we started. This word, discipline. Get your teams on the Super Saturday, because here you get the information.
Every night.
Yeah, Saturday Night Fever. And here you get this amazing information. Here you get the motivation, the encouragement. Here you can grab the fire. So the big question is, why didn't you call your team members? And why are they not here? You are as successful as your team is. So if your team is not successful, you are not successful. So I want to give you this assignment again for next week. And I want to hear from you in the chat if you accept the assignment that you bring at least, and I mean at least, because what is easy? That you bring at least one member of your team to the next Saturday Night Fever. So let us know in the chat that you accept this assignment. So type accept if you accept this assignment. And I see one accept, more accept. This means commitment. If you accept, and we save the chat, so if you accept, we expect from you to do it. And one is easy. I'm sure you all can bring 5 or 10. Most of you have teams. So bring your teams. We announced this, the Saturday Night Fever to everybody of you in the various groups. We do it in time, but you already know now today, the next Saturday Night Fever will be next Saturday, same time. And one more request, be in time. Show that you are a leader, show discipline, be here at the latest 2 p.m. CET. The box is open 1:30 CET with a lot of music. So then I step into my other role as a DJ, as a former DJ. So then you have DJ Impact in the house with some amazing music, but it's up to you. You can fill this box. So I've seen the accepts. So let's work. And my last words for today, have an amazing weekend, have a blessed Sunday, and see you all next week on Super Saturday, Saturday Night Fever. Guys, bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. See you next week. Thank you, Udo. Thank you, Hat and Lot. Thank you, Eddie.